I just made a funny video about women giving me invites for OnlyFans, and it led me to making a serious video making this one. What are parents going to do once these OnlyFans kids get older, or once they become parents? This is something that's pretty concerning that I've always wondered, because like, bullies are savages. Elementary school, middle school, high school, college. The entire way, just complete savages. Bullies will emotionally terrorize you in every way, shape, and form, and one of them especially will be your mother at one point in time. And if your mom does OnlyFans, not only is that the ultimate roast, kids take it too far. They'll have pictures, book bags, coasters, mouse pads, just with your mom on it. Just with your mom, just doing God knows what. Like, just awful, awful stuff. Have whole pages dedicated to it. Like, you've got to be really careful as a parent, because if you mess up, that could really hurt your child. And I cannot imagine just constantly seeing your mom like that, or getting presented to you like that. Especially if you're a male, if you have a son, your son is going to get into a lot of fights. A lot of fights. A lot. Constantly. That's going to suck. Because I can't imagine, because, hey, you talk about my mom, we throw our hands, dog. So it's like, it's something you have to realize. And then even like as a daughter, I'm sure that, I don't know what it's like to be a woman, but I'm sure that would damage your self-esteem and would probably encourage, for her to do OnlyFans too, because, you're like, go to college, get a degree. Man, you making 400 bands off OnlyFans. I'm about selling my coochie as soon as I turn 18. It's hard to be telling your kid what to do when you're out here doing that. And I try not to harp on them too hard, because you're a digital booby model. It is what it is. I just ain't buying, that's one thing I'll never do. But I feel bad for the kids, the adults have the decision, they have the power to make that decision and to pick that career field, but that doesn't really go away. And that kid's gonna have to deal with that, man. And I can't imagine what those kids are gonna go through. It's very sad. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, your kid's gonna have to be homeschooled. I can't imagine participating in a sport and then all of a sudden, like, somebody just pulls out a picture of your mom just getting, pile drived or something nuts, or they just bringing it up like mid-game. One of their friends get mad at you. That's why your mom sucks, that's why your mom sucks glizzies on camera. They're like, oh, snap. Like, come on. Like, you're setting your kid up for failure. Like, that's going to get brought up to your child at one point in time. And just because when people get upset, and especially when kids get upset, they'll say whatever they can to hurt you, and they don't have any restraint. And kids especially. And you're immature, so it's way funnier and way more appropriate at that age than it would be if this were to occur in a normal adult conversation. But when you're a child, you don't give a fudge. You don't care. You let it fly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about OnlyFans parents. I ain't mad at the hustle, man. I ain't mad at the hustle, but I hope you making enough to the point to where your kid could be private schooled, homeschooled, or you hiding your identity real good, or something. I'm shocked that people can make that much money, because, that kind of work was a thing before OnlyFans came around. And those women didn't make nearly as much money as these models are now. And hey, man, I ain't mad at you. Get your paper, one way or another. You can get it or you cannot get it, but, other people's lives are going to be negatively impacted. So, potentially, you might be pretty good on top of your stuff, and, it might not happen to you and your child, but the chances are very, 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 very low. Very low. Especially if you go in a workplace environment. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, you having a career and then all of a sudden, like, you did OnlyFans like 20 years ago and you're a barber and accountant, and all of a sudden, bam! Somebody sends your manager your coochie or something inappropriate. Because when people don't like you, they try to ruin your life, your professional life, your personal life, your internet bullying is rough too. And this is just physical bullying we're talking about, person to person. Like, God help that child for the bullying that comes over the internet, because that is like faceless. Like, I would just not have a social media account, or my child wouldn't have a social media account. And then your kid would be a lot different than the other kids. Because kids nowadays don't even, are having social media. It's normal. It's normal. Having a heavy internet presence is totally normal, whether it's, fake or real. They're going to be exposed to that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys have a great day. This is just pivoting off a video I did before. Please go watch that. It's hilarious. It's about two women messaging me that I know personally or knew at one point personally in my life to subscribe to their OnlyFans. Right. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Sure. I'm trying to get that 100% discount. You out here trying to sell it to me. I'm trying to get it for the free. Just joking, guys. I'm already taking in a very serious relationship, which hopefully sooner or later will, evolve to other things, But yeah, you guys have a good day. But no, in all seriousness, that's my mentality. I'm not paying for nothing. I'll never pay for a woman. I'll pay for a date, That's about it. I'll pay for a date, but I'm not with that buying, that paying for it. Nah, I ain't paying for it. Nope. I ain't about to be a digital trick. I'll digital pimp before I become a digital trick. It just, you just gotta know your role, and I'm the seller. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be on my website, like messaging other people, for your modeling services before I pay OnlyFans and give both of y'all money for modeling stuff, because I don't want to see that anyway. Like, you in my inbox, get your nasty, freaky self out my inbox. Go to these other dudes that's interested and is willing to pay for it. It's free on the internet, fellas. What are we doing? We're paying for it. Y'all have a good day. I'm out. Don't pay for it, ever. Any form, physical, digital, don't pay for it. All right, leave paying for it in 2022. And if you was paying for it, shame on you. All right, I don't blame you because you're curious. All right, I get it. But does your curiosity cost that? Does it only cost $10? Have some pride, okay? Have some self-control. This is what the subscribers be saying to themselves in the mirror after they hit the buy button. Some of y'all be buying it annually. It don't even be monthly. You're getting permanent memberships. Oh, God. Like, come on, dog. Come on. That ain't it, dog. That ain't it. I'll catch y'all later, man.